but you're still here. One more breath, one more round. You come too far to back down now. Dig deep, stand tall. No fear, no mercy. This is the grind, this is the moment. Showing what you're made of.
Alright, chat. Off the music. Here we go. Into the wonderful, wonderful
Chad
game.
says sup, brother.
What's going on? What's up? How was your Christmas? Everything good? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Or Happy Hanukkah or whatever. How you doing? Gonna get set up here.
Chad says all gravy, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Fantastic. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Oh. All right. Let's see. Today's mission. Got a bunch of, well, we got one major quest, but we could go on multiple quests, but today's mission is really to locate oil rig.
Just another trucker, WB says howdy.
Yo, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, today's mission is going to be searching for oil. We already launched 3 humans yesterday, successfully. So now, and I did the communication rig, which updated my map, but it doesn't specify oil rig. I also got from the pod, I got coffee seeds, which I can grow into a coffee tree. Kind of loud. Ooh. Pick that down a little bit. That is. Also,
share your light with me.
I overclocked my system yesterday, and it seems to really stabilize this game a lot more. I'm running at almost 200 frames now consistently. That's good.
Just another trucker, WB says trying to find what and how to hook up everything I need for the rocket.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do that unit that creates the methane and everything else. You're gonna have to repair that. Below that path area is your water intake, so you're gonna have to get a water purifier set up as well. The methane tank and the oxygen tank, you can leave them as is for right now, the ones that are there. That's enough to get your first rocket off and running, but eventually you're going to want to establish more of those. You're going to have to run lines from your oil tank, the oil tanks, to a distiller unit so that it'll create petro and diesel and so forth, but you need the petro to run. If you want to do a large generator, you need the petro to run everything. Otherwise, I think you would have to put up a ton of solar panels. Hey, Steve, how you doing? you'd have to put up a ton of solar panels to try to charge up the rocket. So it's easier if you have the large Jenny. It'll produce a bit more power consistently, and then you can also have the solar as well to add to it. There's a lot you gotta establish at Exodus. So I finished that other platform, I recycled everything, or scrapped everything, and now I've got the new map location stuff identified. It identified all these seed vaults now. But I still do not know where this oil rig is, and that's where we're gonna hunt today. I haven't been to this refuel outpost, so I'll probably go there anyway. And I haven't been to this unknown beacon thing, so those are probably going to be my 2 next points of interest. Cold and sleepy. Did you get your boiler fixed or whatever, Steve? Let's see, add a marker. We're gonna go there first. But I completely scrapped everything on this. It's still offline. I'm sorry to hear that, man. And you're probably in one of those regions where you need it. Okay, hold on a second. I need...
Just another trucker, WB says, working on the water right now.
Are you? Okay. Yeah, it's like a gradual thing. I literally spent probably 10 hours at Exodus, and I'm gonna spend more time there. This last listener station I got oxygen from, so I had to put an oxygen tank on my rig for time being, temporarily. It's the UK. Oh shit, I didn't know you lived there, Steve. Holy crap. That's awesome. I like being able to reach people everywhere. Okay, so it looks like I gotta go this way. Let me see if that's pointing me in the right direction for that. I got too many markers.
Chad says, I know the feeling, Steve. My heat pump quit past night.
Did it really? Damn, Chad. It sucks. I feel bad for all of you. I'm in SoCal, and I mean, we're getting cooler. We've had rain for the past 3 days, 3 or 4 days, but nothing like what you guys get. Especially in the UK, you guys always have rain, I think, for the most part. Okay, I think this is the direction I want to go in. Nope. I need to clear.
Chad says, yep, I ordered a control board for it today. We'll be here Tuesday.
Okay, so it's to the right. Oh, really? Okay. It's to the right. Yeah. I hear you, man. But I appreciate you being on. So what time is it there in the UK right now, Steve? No, it isn't. It's kind of a PvE slash... think of it as Wall-E meets Satisfactory, and then you do have alien creatures and sharks and stuff like that that you gotta
Chad
fight.
says I live in NC, so temps not too bad, and we have gas logs, so we fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Unknown, if you like... Send help. If you like simulators where you got to... it's kind of peaceful in a way for the most part, but if you like tinkering and building stuff and collecting resources to build more stuff, this is your game. I gotta repair this. Typhoons are down a little bit. I've been kind of neglecting them for a while. They've held up for a while, though. There's talk about when the official game, because this is early access, when the official game comes out, they're talking about potentially doing a co-op version for it. Right now, it's just single player. And I think it's just to give people an idea of what to expect and how to play it, you know? Plus, they're still trying to get all the mechanics dialed in. Cool. Yeah, it would be. They're still trying to get all the mechanics dialed in, so there's bugs and glitches that happen, and most of the time I think the devs want to work on those first and get the game stabilized, and then they'll think about all the other things they can incorporate into it, you know? But today we're hunting for oil. Any fuels we can get a hold of. But yeah, see, I had to build this oxygen tank last night to get the oxygen off of that last listener location. So I may keep it there, I may just dismantle it afterwards. The nice thing about this is if you make anything with resources... Oh, 10:57 p.m.? Okay, that's not too bad. 8 hours ahead of me. The thing is, if you build stuff and utilize resources, and then down the line you realize you don't need those anymore, you can always dismantle them and collect all the components again and reuse them to build something else.
Unknown says, is there combat or a story?
It's a story. It's a full-on story. So here... Why isn't it working? There we go. I don't know why it went red, though. Here's the different logs. All the different
Unknown
stories.
says like how Raft is.
Yeah, probably. 11 now? Yes. It's 3 year now. So there's a ton. And what you do is basically the premise of the game is you're the last active robot. All the other robots are dead. And humans are living in orbit. There's a certain amount of humans living in orbit. Earth has been taken over by this alien entity of sorts. They uncovered it under ice, and it mutated, and it created all these different creatures and stuff that started taking over the resources.
Unknown says, oh, that sounds sick.
Yeah. And then, so, the main point of the story is you're now the last robot. Humans need you to collect the resources to actually clone humans and then launch humans into space for them so that they can continue to grow as a community and everything else. So, hey, Unknown, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Hey, Richard, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? So I may just go ahead and kick on some diesel. Speed this up a little bit. I haven't used too much diesel. I've been trying to minimize my usage until I can find a resource to create more. I mean, I've got the stuff, the distiller units to create more if I need to on the fly, but I don't want to use up all my bioorganic stuff that I need to build humans. But the game is top tier. Raiding the fertility clinic? Yeah, you have to raid a fertility clinic, get the human seed, and then take it to another location and grow that human. There's always weather. So the weather mechanics in this and everything.
Just another trucker WB says I need to redo my ship.
Yeah, you're gonna redo your ship a million times as you go through this, so. Hey Steve, you missed it, I think, earlier. I overclocked my PC, so I'm running at like 4.7 gigahertz now, and the thing's running smooth so far. Don't want to jinx it. Well, I allowed AMD's Adrenaline software to overclock it properly, so it didn't overdo it. But yeah, it's running better. So I'm running, right now I'm running at 130 FPS consistently. There's times where I'll go up to 200. but I overclocked it. Then I worked on that resort because I crashed a couple of times on it, and I didn't have any crashes or any issues after that. So no, I won't break my PC. I let the software do it. Years ago, when I used to build my own gaming systems, I used to know all the ins and outs on that, and I used to do it myself. But I don't know. I haven't come across that yet. Is that Slayer? Yeah, Slayer. I haven't come across that yet. Where I have found rooms that I can't get into. There are certain rooms where you need a higher security clearance to get into them. And you get that as you progress in the game and you level up, you'll start to get higher and higher security clearance. So those sites where you couldn't access before, you can go back to them if you need to. The main thing you do in the game is you collect resources so that you can grow humans. You clone humans and shoot them off into space. But it's like Satisfactory meets Wall-E on steroids. A little bit different. Oh, the name of the game, I put the banner in.
SDS
they are
Y3RC says I went to a solar farm right out from the beginning, and the building couldn't get into it.
Okay, yeah.
Unknown says robot is in hell.
Robot is in hell, yeah, pretty much.
Y3RC says, and it wasn't high security.
Huh. Yeah, no, I haven't had that issue. Maybe because you had to do some of the key main quest elements first, Slayer? I don't know. I haven't had issues like that yet. The only issue that I had was I didn't have the proper security clearance.
Just another trucker WB says I went overkill on the water.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Apple's crazy says the solar farm's entrance is underneath for himself.
Oh, okay.
Raven 1313 TV says is ain't enough to power the battery for the ship.
Yeah, it's more than enough. You talking about my turbines? I've got, I think 10. I've got 10 turbines and then a couple of solar. It's more than enough. You could probably power the ship with 4 turbines.
SDSL for Y3RZ says maybe. I hate that. I tend to do my own thing before doing story stuff, lol.
You can, for the most part, you can do some of the stuff, but like the last station I was at, the last resort,
Raven
it was part of it.
1313 TV says, so do you just not use fuel?
I'm using fuel right now. I'm using my diesel as well, along with the electric. But if I just want to go strictly electric, what I did in here is what I suggest is you upgrade all your electric motors to the top tier Super Boost. That'll get you around 20 to 21 kilometers an hour. I only have 6 batteries on here, and then I upgraded all my diesel except for this one. I need to upgrade that eventually. It's solo right now, but there's talks that it may eventually become a co-op. Thanks for joining, Klepto. I appreciate you. And then down here, so I'm expecting eventually there's going to be a connector.
Group would be nice.
Co-op would be, but this is good. Yeah, it is on Steam. It's called The Last Caretaker. It's about $30.
Raven 1313 TV says hopefully one day multiplayer. It looks great to mule player.
Yeah. It would be fun to multiplayer on. The only thing is figuring out how to distribute the resources effectively amongst 2 people. Feels odd shooting babies into space. I know, huh? I know. Alright, so there's always something on these. You have rollers and you also have the aliens. So generally what I try to do is I work it from the outskirts first, clear a lot of the aliens and stuff like that. And then if there's roller balls, I'll take them out too from a distance. and then I'll go in and do what I need to do to clear the area. This will probably just have diesel and petrol
Raven
on it.
1313 TV says maybe it would be like Satisfactory, where both are going to work on the same task.
Yeah.
Unknown says, does he ever fight back and break free?
So far, I don't know. Maybe farther in the story. But right now, no. Alright, I gotta see what kind of ammo I got on me. I got some trace ammo, which is explosive rounds. And pistol flex. Yeah, I need some heavy duty shit. Real quick. This is my fabricator. So pretty much this will utilize resources that I have. Rifles. Killer flies, I know, huh? This will utilize resources that I
Raven
have.
1313 TV says BTW in real life and anchor works best because of drag to keep a ship in place.
Yeah, it does. It's a raft style. I've never played raft, but my son told me I should play raft because I like these types of games. More like Forever Skies. I don't think I've ever played that either. But thank you, Manspreader.
Unknown says it's a good game.
It is. It's a really good game for being early access. There are glitches at times and stuff like that. Stuff will float off your boat unintentionally. Primarily if you're docked. If you go out of sea, then you're okay. Yeah, I will have to check it out. I'll check it out and I'll stream it.
Delavity says Forever Skies is an airship survival game.
Is it really? That sounds cool, actually. I'll have to check it out. I'm just getting some ammo, chat, because once I start taking
Raven
these out...
1313 TV says, but early access can't expect much.
No, but, you know, for early access on this game, the devs have done a fantastic job. I wish I could talk to the devs. Because there's a couple of key features in it that I wish they would modify or change. One of those being if you come to a location where you've established resource management type stuff.
Raven 1313 TV says Olaf is flying on a rock building a base.
Oh, cool.
Delavandy says at Raven 1313 _ TV it doesn't have a lot of story and isn't big enough.
But maybe they'll eventually change that, you know? Let me just get some more ammo. No, I just... Like at the spaceport where you, Exodus, where you end up launching your humans.
Delavandy says, yeah, of course.
You've got a lot of resources there, working, like your electricity and everything else. Once you leave that site, it stops generating anything. Same with like the oil rigs and other things. You set up all these things so that you could stockpile oil and petrol and diesel, but that all shuts down as soon as you leave the site. So you almost have to spend some time at a site to start stocking up on resources before you decide to leave it. Is that it? Okay. So for this, got the rifle trace and the flex. The flex I'll use on the bots. Rifle trace I'll use on the aliens. Get up to the top floor. So like up there, all those flying babies are going to come after me.
TV says, heck, it took Satisfactory from 2018 to full shout their game.
Yeah, they're releasing this game, the full 1.0 next year, so. Let me get some power on me real quick.
Delavandy says Forever Skies is as if humans didn't make caretakers.
Oh,
and
really?
instead escaped to orbit safe place.
Yeah, so the humans are in orbit, same on this one, but little different, I think. Similar but different. So we got rollerball. Let me take out these dudes.
Delavandy says, and it's not a water planet.
I'm gonna take some damage, but I should have got my shards out, actually, for these guys. I gotta see if I got shard ammo built up. Silencer works great. Okay, so do some rifle slam on this guy. Kind of hard because the ship's moving. Almost dead. There we go. Get my shotgun ammo out.
Delavandy says I personally glitch built a bunch of tanks on my ship. Lol, hope they keep that.
Okay. Now we got rid of them. These guys up here. I like the explosive rounds because it takes them out pretty well.
Delavandy says I got like 10 tanks of oil in one spot.
Do you? Oh. I didn't see that swarm coming. Woo! Oh, because they're all up there. See if I can explosive round them.
Delavandy says I don't recommend deconstructing glitch-built items right now.
I haven't had too many issues, to be honest with you. So the main issue is just stuff kind of dismantling from my ship here and there, but and then the game crashing, of course. Okay, we got that.
Delavandy says the items you get from deconstruction is physical, so the ship gets wacky when it interacts with.
Oh, okay. I may take the silencer off of this one. It's not shotgunning.
Delavandy says that Ghost Train is X-refunding. This game should be a crime.
Yeah. How many more are there? Nothing? Okay. Alright. We're okay. We didn't take too much damage. You're guilty as charged? You just refunded the game? Why? It's early access. Gonna have certain glitches here and there, but like I said, I overclocked my system last night and it's been running a lot more stable now. It's just resource intensive at times, I think. Plus, they're still trying to get it optimized. Yep, I am. The goal is to find the oil rig, but I came across this refuel outpost, so I might as well take the fuel from here. I already did the last, whatever it was, last something or other output, last listener's setup, and cleared all of that off. I'm just trying to clear some of these dudes. I may just go ahead and dock up. Lower down a second.
Delavandy says I've had no frame issues. I haven't played in a bit because my boat kept turning left while.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Delavandy says dipping to the right.
I can't use the mooring straps. Those start to pull my ship down. So, it runs okay with a 2070. I mean, it was running for the most part. My system, it wasn't that my system was having particular issues. I think it's the way that they have it optimized for the different GPUs. So now I just have it set up to where it's using my entire Ryzen 9 core. All the cores in it, and truly optimizing it, so.
Delavandy says do not save while Vanker is still calculating your stopping position.
Yeah. Can't see shit right now.
Delavandy says that's what caused my bug.
Yeah, I can't. If I get to a location, I can't be locked to it. You got a good layout for your ship? Good. Yeah, I'm still working on mine. You know, as I come across and I know I have particular resources I need and so forth. Come on.
Delavandy says if you lock to a dock, salvage the tires first.
Yeah, I do that. For the rubber. I hear another roller up there. Alright, let me save it.
Delavandy says the boat gets stuck under it. Delavandy says, did you see the new variant of Angels? They called Hawks.
Yes. The military ones? I've come in contact with those. I kill all the angels I come across now.
Delavandy says yep.
Yeah. I kill all the angels because they seem to aggro no matter what. Come on, dude. I may have to wait until it... Let me see what time it is.
Delavandy says I still don't understand why they don't aggro unless you hit them.
I've had them aggro regardless. If they see you attacking like the roller balls and stuff, they get pissed at you. You're shooting their kind. Okay, so while this is setting up... God damn it. I just want to get... They're all up there, that's why. With the ball. Okay.
Delavandy says the only angels that attacked me were the ones at Lazarus for spoiler reasons.
Oh, the bullets can bounce on them. Okay. Well, that kind of explains it, too. I think you told me that last night, too, Steve. Okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an electrical port and just plug in directly
Delavandy
first.
says piercing is a thing.
Yeah, it is. What time is it? It's 4:50. So I got a little bit of time. And then the worms will be gone. Yeah. Build an electrical right here. Let the sun come up, fry them.
Delavandy says I'm glad they added ports in the captain quarters.
Yeah, so am I. That makes it better. I mean, I don't have too many... It won't let me unlock this because I got to work another mission in order to do this one. I don't have too much more to unlock. Ooh. I don't know if I can get the eyeglass thing. Nope. I got to complete the warehouse first. So I've only got a couple of things left to unlock. Enhancement, I've got a lot of this beefed up except for my shock absorber. So... Okay, now we're good.
Delavandy says to keep the pipe from disconnecting count from the solid object to the boat. If the boat dips... Delavandy says so point of interest to boat.
Point of interest to boat? You know, little boogers, I gotta take care of them in a second.
Delavandy says I've had issues where thunderstorms rock the boat too hard and snap my pipes. Because I connected.
Oh, really? I haven't had that
Delavandy
issue.
says boat deploy.
Yeah, I haven't had that issue yet. Knock on desk. Composite wood or whatever it is.
Delavanty says if it does happen, swap connection points.
Yeah, I will. I'll let him aggro up there for right now. He seems angry. Very angry.
Delavanty says Mai is a GTE-5 police officer.
He's a GTA. I know, huh? This is the issue I've had. I'm now locked in this. And I can't get out.
Delavanty says saving too quickly causes this.
It does. This sucks. I can't do anything.
Delavanty says reconnect to pipe to save.
I can't. It won't let me do anything. I'm literally locked out of all my controls. All I can do is go up and down. I can't even open up options menu or anything.
Delavanty says hold E.
Yeah. It's not working. There's nothing.
Delavanty says, or whatever it is, grav.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, everything's locked out. Just reboot it.
Delavanty says, I guess a restart since you can't lull.
I know. What are you gonna do? But that's kind of the cycle of early access games. You know, they'll work on all that. So we got 4 new followers, 1,400 likes. Thank you so much, guys. All right.
Delavanty says, I've never seen someone unable to reconnect and save. Just another trucker. WB says, I am stuck now, can't finish.
You can't finish? What happened? There we go. Take care of this dude. The other thing too is, have you noticed when you dismantle turbines?
Just another trucker. WB says, out of titanium.
Oh yeah, there might be titanium across the way at the commander station, the launch tower. That's where I got a lot of my resources from.
Delavanty says that just another trucker. WBO defeats sharks. It's very easy.
A lot easier if I didn't have to fight so many things.
Delavanty says I spawn camped sharks. Just another trucker. WB says have not been over there yet.
Yeah, you got to go over there. There's a lot of good resources. Just saying. Not trying to give it away for you. Leave me alone! Always one. Oh!
Delavandy says someone thought you had to repair them tanks to take the fuel. I told them no.
No, sometimes I've had to. Sometimes I've actually had to. Yeah, I need more ammo. In order to get them to pump. Make some more ammo. Heal up too. Let's see.
Delavandy says I've never had that issue.
Yeah, I've had that issue a few times. I've had to repair the tanks, then pump them out, and then I just deconstruct them. Cold and sleepy, don't know how much longer you'll last. I'm sorry, man. I already did this. I did this one, I mean. Go slow. Yes. No. Good to go there. One little blob I'm not worried about. All the other flying dudes I need to take care of. Where's my pistol flex? Don't have it on me yet? Oh, shit. Hold on. I was jumping into battle already and I'm not fully armed yet. The only problem with these platforms is they never have oil on them. It would be nice if they did. Oh, it gives me time to drink my happy juice. How's everyone doing? 1,400 likes, thank you so much. We got 4 new followers. If you're new in here and you want to comment and stuff, my TTS will activate once you're a follower. And I try to keep up with the chat as much as possible. But in this game, at times when I'm fighting for my life and stuff, I'm more fighting for my life than paying attention to the chat at the time, so apologize for that if I've missed any of your questions.
Delavandy says I mean they currently only have 1 oil rig.
I know, and I have no idea where that's at yet. Still looking, still searching. Because after this location, I'm gonna go to this unknown location over here. There's another unknowns. I'm gonna try to hit all the unknown locations and see what they are. I do have quests, but my main quest right now is just to find oil. Let's see, do I have... Okay, I've got...
Delavandy says you are close. The beacon nearby should show you it, I think.
Okay. Yeah, because I already did the listener station and that opened up all the seed vaults and stuff like that.
Delavandy says I'm not positive.
Yeah, I'm currently here, and I think this will open up some more stuff. So that's going to be my next point of origin after this. No, and that's fine. I don't want you to ruin it for me anyway. I gotta figure this stuff out myself. I don't like this. I want to put that back on. This seems to do a lot more shotgun spray.
Delavanty says beacons are a must. I love them.
Yeah, they are. I think that was the last of the rolly balls. I hope. Whoa! I don't want to go down. Boogers are everywhere. Oh, they're pissed. I need to go up top and see what I'm looking at here. Oh, shit. A lot of angry bugs.
Delavanty says apparently there is multiple seed banks. I was watching someone else, and they found more seeds then.
Yeah, there's a ton.
Delavanty says just the story one.
Yeah, there's a ton of seed vaults, even underwater. Let's see, do I have... I do. I got explosive rounds.
Delavanty says I honestly didn't know till he found one.
There. That should be it for the creepy crawly flyers. I hope. Get in here. I need to get power to it. This door. Oh.
Delavanty says also I can't wait to see if they make this game seed-based generation. Just another trucker WB says I have not found a seed vault underwater yet.
Yeah, you will later. That's going to be one of your other missions. But you have to make sure that you have your pressure geared up for it. Actually, I'm just going to use the fire. Works better. I gotta get into this room and get power to it. Somehow.
Delavanty says I prefer generated survival games because you can go in one direction as far as you want.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, there we go. Hey, Blackdown! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Whoa, Brandon! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate
Brandon
you.
says sup, bro.
What's up? What's up? How'd I know that was gonna happen? All right, let's see what we're looking at here. Good loot.
Delavandy says, have you had anybody tell you exactly how to do everything yet?
No. I don't want that. I'm learning. I'm getting better with it. You should have seen me the first day I was streaming this. Now I'm at 77 hours. So I'm one of those that, you know, if I get stuck, I'll tell people.
Delavandy says there is always people like that.
There are, and that's okay. You know, they're just trying to be helpful. But I just want to open. There we go. But at the end of the day, I need to learn myself, you know?
Delavandy says even though it's backseat gaming.
Yeah, true. It is. I gotta take care of some of those blobs. Go ahead and hook this up to my oxygen thing. Jump over. There you go. Okay, tilt down. Whew. Yeah, I don't mind the help. I don't want to be told everything. That's why I haven't asked people, hey, where's that oil tanker located? Or, hey, what about this? What about that? Steve's been really good over on the YT side because he had a lot of knowledge and stuff, but he wasn't giving everything away to me. He was just kind of giving me some pointers to kind of help me out a little bit, which I appreciate that, you know.
Delavandy says those tiny canisters explode at least the diesel and petrol ones.
Yeah, these ones pop too. They don't explode, but they pop. I haven't had any that have exploded. It could be another bug that's going around. I think it also depends on people's systems too. Certain systems have different things.
Delavandy says no, I mean explode if you damage too much.
Yeah. Let's see, there's nothing here, right? Main thing's up top. Yeah, it's up top. Okay, I need to clear the last of these dudes, and then I can start setting up shop to start draining everything that I need. And then salvage everything too. Where are the stairs? There they are. Sorry, chat. Been on the happy juice a little bit. Affecting me. See, like how these guys are? I've noticed that a lot in this game. And this. See, we got 900.
Delavandy says I store them in crates now ever since I had a game over boat blew up.
Oh, really? I could see, you know, why you would do certain things depending on the glitches that you've had and stuff. Okay, so we're good to go there. You can probably run a petrol line just directly from that. This is diesel. Diesel, Petro. I can bonsai off of this. I need to build more.
Delavandy says it's not a glitch. I saw them do much in a blind panic.
Oh, really? Okay. Alright, build my fuel cables so I can do what I need to do.
Delavanty says too many of them bees making me do that law.
Yeah. Yeah, see? Because this tank is damaged, it won't do what I need it to do. It won't pump. I can still try to run it, but it more than likely won't
Delavanty
work.
says the tank is empty anyway.
This one is? Yeah, but no, it isn't. This one's got 298 liters in it, and this one's got 980. So it won't pump into it. Same with this one. This one stopped. But sometimes I can trick them into pumping just by reactivating, but then it
Tomsy
stops.
says, "What's up, bro? Merry Christmas.
Yo, Merry
Happy
Christmas.
Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa."
Yeah, and Festivus. You forgot Festivus in there. Yeah, happy all those holidays that you guys celebrate. We're gonna bonsai off of this.
Kyle says you have to repair it.
Yeah.
Tomsy says lol.
I know some you do and some you don't. But I'm finding more and more that I'm having to repair it in order to get it to pump. They're too badly damaged or something. My plastics and stuff are downstairs.
Tomsy says looks like it's time for the feats of strength.
It is. Bonsai! There we go. I like doing that. Stop! I'm trying to do something. Thank you. Oh. My boat traveled a little bit. Get all the fuels going. And now it's back.
Tomsy says, did you forget to tie up?
No, it's anchored. I can't, if I connect to the dock, it screws me up. Messes everything up. Now, there's no way I got all the petro.
Tomsy says big. Seems strange.
Nah, it's early access glitches. Each port I have a different
Tomsy
issue.
says bug, not big. Tommy Hans says remove the boat bumpers and it stops the boat from getting hung up.
But it's not even close to the bumpers. I was literally parked here and it went out there on anchor. And then sometimes it'll come close again. I'll remove them in a second. I just need to check out what's going on with my petro. It's not pumping.
Tommy Hans says when you use the cables.
Oh, yeah. No, what ends up happening though is stuff starts dislodging off of my boat when I'm locked in. So that's the problem that I'm having. The glitch. So rather than have it glitch up on me, what I end up doing, just stay anchored. Oh, the game's fantastic. I love it.
Welcome to the jungle, bitch!
Kyle says you might need to change the flow.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Let me,
Tomsy says smart workaround.
No, it's, flow's not the issue. I gotta repair it in order to get it to pump. That's the major glitch I keep having. I need plastic. What did it say, chat? Plastic, aluminum, and something other. Let me recycle this stuff. You're an alien. So, human survival. So you're an alien, or not an alien, you're a robot on Earth. And you're collecting resources so that you can create humans. And basically you clone humans and then ship them back off into orbit, where all the other humans are residing. Okay, shouldn't need
Kyle says you can press Y and it deposits all trash.
I'm on, controller. Deposits all trash. Really? I'll have to check that out. Why is controller? I got you, Kyle. Hey.
Shrek 7547 says, damn, that is a lot of stuff on your boat. What do you have?
Everything. Oh, I need aluminum. I need aluminum.
Kyle says y'all when you go to the shredder.
Oh, okay. I need aluminum.
Welcome to the jungle, bitch!
It's for survival. I got oil canisters, I've got power generators, I've got everything in between. Except for food generators and stuff on here right now. Thank you so much for the follow, Ethan. Appreciate you. Let me get some more
Tomsy
help.
says wish this was multiplay.
It may be eventually, Tom. It may come out on multiplayer when they release the full 1.0. This is early access, so we're at like 0.6, 0.6237586753009.
Shrek 7547 says I guess I was lazy.
You were lazy for what? No, you just, as you go through, you start realizing more and more of the resources you're going to need. I've rebuilt this boat probably half a dozen times already. I need aluminum, chat. Right? I think that's what I said. Aluminum, where are you?
Tommy Hans says I'm currently making another run to Black Vein.
See, I haven't found that yet.
Tomsy says when they go to regular release, are you going to need to start again?
No.
Shrek 7547 says I didn't have that much I have for people in space. Carl says
I have
yes.
3. I have 3 people in space. I launched them all together. So I did a big launch. Shit, I don't see aluminum. I have it, chat. Rubber, copper. Not finding it. Aluminum. Glass. You gotta be on here. Oh. Knew it. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I keep redoing my damn ship every time. And it's like, what do I need? What don't I need? And at the major locations like Lazarus and Exodus, those locations I've got built up because I'm going to be going there repeatedly, and I need those resources for those types of situations. So that.
Tomsy says question, non-game related. You said you're in healthcare. You have a bad back. Are you an RN?
No, I'm not. No, I got a bad back from doing younger generational stuff. I I have a separate channel that I used to run all the time. It's an off-road channel. I did a lot of off-roading. 3 years of hardcore off-roading, and I did a lot of the work on my truck myself, and I think that's
Tommy
what
Hans
blew it
says
out
the best
eventually.
place I found to rebuild the boat is the sanctuary.
Yeah. I'll probably go back to the sanctuary eventually, but I think I got everything. Make sure. Oh. This one's empty. Yeah, I haven't gone back to the sanctuary yet or anything. I will eventually. What the hell is that? Use these resources.
Shrek7547 says spent a lot of time collecting materials.
You spend a ton of time in this game. Your stuff is floating? Yeah, you gotta repair it off and on. I haven't had too much degradation from that. I've kept up pretty well on my boat. What I've had an issue with is if I'm docked and locked into the dock, I've had stuff dismantle. So I've had my wind turbines that were connected to like solar panels and stuff just float off. Or lock me into place because they float into my captain's cabin and keep me locked into place and I can't move.
Tom Z says you realize I'm going to have to buy this damn game now.
Yes, I know, Tom. That's why I'm playing it. Played this specifically for you. Are you... But you're not watching it on the big TV. Even better on that. 1440p, baby. 2K. Yeah, this
Shrek7547 says it is a damn good game.
It is.
Tom Z says after 450 hours of Rick.
Tom, this game is 1,000 times more addictive than that game. 1,000 times more addictive than Roadcraft. And you know how much I love Roadcraft, and I was addicted to it. This, it sucks you in. This is all I dream about is scrapping and where I'm gonna go in my next location now. That's the sad part about it. Okay, I think that's it for fuel up here. I'm dismantling stuff, not even checking.
Tom Z says my wife is going to start sending you hate mail.
Why? I thought your wife loved me.
Shrek7547 says Fallout set me up for this game.
Did it? Yeah, I love this game. The concept, and so you know when the full version comes out next year, they're gonna have helicopters and jet
Tom Z
skis
says she
too.
does, but nothing's getting done.
Nothing's getting done. That's on
Just
you.
another trucker WB
That's
says
on me.
BRB.
Okay, no worries. That's on you. That's not on me. Why is that my fault? You're not getting anything done. What's the game about? So you're a robot. Think of it as Wall-E meets Satisfactory. That's the easiest way to explain it, I guess.
Tom Z says simple. I blame you.
You blame me? Okay. So Earth has been overrun by aliens, and a lot of the human scientists, when this was happening, figured out a way to clone humans. So what they did was they set up all these different labs and locations of resources, and they first shipped down a series of robots like myself, and the main goal is to collect resources like human seed and everything that you need to grow a human. Collect those, go to the the location to grow your human and then launch it back into orbit. And they felt that was the best way to keep humanity going. They're in some space station or something in orbit. So you basically, as Steve puts it, you raid fertility clinics, grab what you need. Along the way, you grab additional other resources so that you can continue to go through the map.
Welcome to the jungle, bitch!
And, yeah, it's a cool game. It's a lot of fun.
Tomsy says, why do you need to keep rebuilding your ship?
It's not rebuilding.
Welcome to the jungle, bitch!
Thank you so much for Cody. Thank you for the follow, Cruzito. Thank you for the follow as well. It's not that you have to rebuild your ship. What it is as you start getting farther into your quests and other things, you start realizing particular resources that are hard to come by that you need. And that's what you start stocking your ship with. Really.
Cody Tucker says repair Hank's power upkeep.
Yep. And you're constantly repairing stuff for those types of situations like what Cody's talking about. So you have to repair stuff, so that requires a certain amount of scrap, but yeah.
Tommy Hans says it's more of needing room for the resources and different production machines.
It is. I don't want to give too much away.
Cody Tucker says I've got 60 plus hours in it and have not got into the seed vault lol.
Well, I had 67 hours into it before I launched my first 3 humans, so it's not a fast-paced game, let's put it that way. You don't need to rush it. I think I can jump right here. Yep. And then... whew. I'm a bouncy boy now. Look at that. Juice up real quick. Oh, my ship's really swaying. One thing that this
Cody
game
Tucker says taking it slow and mid-maxing everything.
Yeah.
First load I didn't have food lol.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tomsy says, is there any benefit using the machine recycler as opposed to using the handheld?
No, the handheld, what the handheld does is it turns it into scrap so you can throw it into the recycler. Thank you for that tip. Who was it that told me push Y? Thank you for the tip. Awesome tip. So the...
Kyle says you're welcome.
Oh, it was Kyle. So the dismantler is your grinder. What that does is that breaks it down so that you don't have to carry things one at a time.
Cody Tucker says using handheld uses body energy. Grinder doesn't.
Yeah.
Tommy Hans says the handheld gets you more XP to send the scraps into the recycler.
Yeah, it does. But it's kind of an exchange, and I'm already maxed out. So there's no benefit of XP for me now. I'm max level and everything else. So you can, Tom, you can pick stuff up like this and run it and throw it in the recycler, but that takes too long. So this allows you to dismantle it so you carry it in your backpack.
Cody Tucker says, can I ask for a spoiler?
Can you ask for a spoiler? What kind of spoiler? I may have the answer, I may not. And you don't get XP.
The food roll says at Cody Tucker you get a boat.
You get a boat. The thing about it is once you throw it into the
Cody Tucker
recycler...
says I'm stuck on the warehouse and finding the secrets for it. Where are they?
I haven't gone in the warehouse yet. I haven't done that mission yet.
Cody Tucker says whelp.
Yeah, so I can't spoil it for you. Tom, the other thing too is just because you've dismantled stuff and everything else, you get a small amount of XP for it, but you get... I don't know how much XP actually. I think you just... It takes your energy. Yeah, you don't get XP for it. You get looting if you break open boxes and stuff, XP. when you take your scrap and recycle it and then collect all that scrap, that's where you get your XP. Once it's turned it into actual physical ore of some sort and you collect it, then you get XP. So you can throw a ton into the scrapper and keep running around, and then when you come back to that recycler unit or whatever it is, then you can just collect it all, and you'll have like 300 or 500 XP just sitting there because of all the stuff that you scrap. But that's why off stream I've been doing a lot of this
Tomsy says,
recycling.
is there falling damage?
Yes, there is fall damage. So
Cody Tucker says yes.
yeah. Here. So what you want to do from an enhancement standpoint is there's a
Cody
thing called
Tucker
shock
says there is
absorber.
reduction as well.
Yeah, there's a reduction, shock absorber reduction. I only got it at 35. And that decreases the amount of fall damage. So like for right now, I can jump from here to here without taking any damage, which is nice. It always seems to be raining more times than not. That's why I run the wind turbines.
Cody Tucker
Turbines?
says just uses energy.
Yeah. That's why I run the wind turbines more than I do solar in this game. So, no sprinting? Nah. This is about as fast as you go when you're not loaded down. So, Tom, when you collect these like this and suck them up, that's when you get your XP.
Toby Bones says I got get your ship layout.
You got to get my ship layout? All right. Here, I'll give you a tour of my ship in a second. Let's see. Hold on a second. Probably gonna have to build another box. I don't want to deposit.
Cody
all
Tucker
into
says
this.
solar doesn't wear and get damaged. Wind turbine get wear and tear.
They do, but the top tier Typhoon, it takes a long time for it to degrade, and you're always producing, whereas the solar you're not. So, let me build one more box in here because I'm gonna need it anyway. I'm probably gonna need two, to be honest with you.
Kyle says you can put boxes on the walls to optimize your space.
I know, I just don't like it. I did that. I may do it in the future again. So, let me add all the parts. Let me add all the parts.
Tomsy says, weren't you going to build them on the wall, Doe?
I did. I put them on the wall. You can also, within these, you can go through a process where you can name them and color code them and stuff like that. I went through that and it was like, yeah, it was a pain in the butt. I don't like it like that. It bothers me for some
Cody
reason
Tucker
right
says,
now.
have you had a bug with stuff floating off your ship?
Yep. Oh yeah. That's why I don't dock with the moors or anything. As soon as my boat touches any of the locations, Lazarus or Exodus or any of those, it glitches it up for some reason, and my stuff starts detaching. Chat saw that yesterday. I had a...
Tommy Hans says, see, I've never had that bug.
Yeah, I had solar panels just floating with my wind turbine, floating off into the ocean when I was taking off one day. And it wouldn't let me deconstruct it or dismantle it. So I was like, okay, well, there goes that.
Cody Tucker says, only time I've had it was when anchoring over the grave.
Yeah. Bill. Hey, thank you so much for the rose, Tom. I appreciate you, buddy. We'll build these two. I'll organize it some more. I'll show you my boat. Was it Cody that was asking? No one was asking my boat. And like I said, everyone's got a different way of kind of building their boat. I found this way was
Cody
the most
Tucker says Toby
optimized.
was.
Okay, Toby was? Okay. I found that this was the most optimized for what I need to run right now. Because I was thinking the more, like, for instance, on the electric motors over here, I was thinking the more juice.
Tommy Hance
I
says
create-
I've had the Angels capsize my boat and seeds not stopping the countdown.
Yeah, they'll do it. They'll do that. So I thought the more energy that I produced, the faster this thing would go. No, it caps out at 21, no matter what. So I reduced a lot. I had a ton of solar power, plus I had the wind turbines, and it just, there was no reason
Cody
for
Tucker
it.
says also I have not used fuel yet also, just electric.
Yeah, when you have a seed and stuff like that, I like getting to Lazarus sooner, faster, to give me a little bit more time. So this is my boat. So I've got 4 wind turbines, 2 solar up front. No, 3 solar. I lost 1 solar panel that was at the very tip. So 3 solar, 4 wind turbines. I've got 5 oil
Cody
canisters.
Tucker says yes. That's why I'm saving it all, lol.
Yeah, you got to save a lot. I've got 5 oil canisters down there, plus 6 diesel, plus 4 petro there. And then on top of the captain's cabin, I've got 6 more oil canisters. I don't know how much I'm going to need down the line. I've got more wind turbines in the back. And then I've got an oxygen tank back there, only because the last location I was at, they had oxygen. And I wanted to take their oxygen, of course. Free. So...
Tomsy says no smoking.
No smoking? I know, huh? Don't need to carry oil. The only thing with the Luminax, I know what you're talking about, is the solar. The entire game, I've been nothing but rain for the vast majority of it. Very seldom do I actually get sun to produce any energy. So that's the only reason why I don't. This game is cool. So, that's the only reason. And I'm finding more and more stuff out as I go, Jen. I appreciate the help and everything. I've optimized this boat like 6 different times so far. So I'm going to continue to optimize and change it up. This is what works for me for right now.
Gavin Palmer 720 says, what can you do with them books and teddy bears?
So that adds
Kyle
traits.
says, yeah, I've stopped making solar panels.
Yeah.
Tomsy says the more options you have, the better.
Yeah, it just depends. It depends. And maybe for Gen X, that's what works for him, and they're probably farther along in the game than I am. I've only got 75 hours into it. So, I haven't unlocked a lot. Because I've been spending a lot of time at locations, resource locations and stuff. So, to answer your question, the teddy bears, the books, all of those things, here, I'll show you. So, here, I'll show you the map. So, this is what I've unlocked so far. Are all these locations. I'm going to go to this beacon after I'm done with the refuel area. And hopefully that unlocks more for me as I go through. So, and then I'll show you. I'll open. Do I have a teddy bear on me? No, I don't. Okay. I'll show you. And I found a unique teddy bear too, hidden. So I found this one. It says common, but it was in some weird location and I got some sort of an achievement for finding it. So when you add all these different things, they add different traits to your human as you're growing them. So if you want your human to have good communication and discipline, you'll kind of beef up those traits by throwing in some plans with him. If you want him to have focus, or him or her to have focus, you'd throw this book in there. The teddy bear is going to give them empathy. The cash, so there's an achievement that you can get within the game if you send up 100 space dollars, or $100 in cash, and you get an achievement unlocked for that. These are coffee seeds. You'll grow these. I haven't gotten far enough to figure out, okay, what exactly I need to do. I got a planner and everything else and so forth. Thank you so much for the follow, Joshua. I appreciate you. So these all just add different traits. Now these here are your bioflesh and everything. I've got a ton back at the facility where I incubate my humans and grow them. These add different traits. So like this one here, it'll add nanite nutrients and mitochondrial amplifiers and stuff. So these turn into a food agent, and that food cocktail, so to speak, is what it's going to give the physical attributes and some of the other key things. So you can make your guy really fat but extremely strong and intelligent, or you can make him like an elf and do the same thing with him.
Tomsy says, so you have a base. I thought your boat was your home.
The boat's my home, but the boat is that's your mode of travel to go and get all the recycled
Kevin
material
Palmer
and stuff.
720 says, okay, cool, thank you.
Yeah, so the boat itself is like your main sanctuary for travel and so forth. And where you're going to store a lot of your resources and everything else. You have main facilities. You have one facility where you're going to go to obtain the human seed, another facility where you're going to actually clone your human, and then a third location where you're going to launch them.
Similar to the dredge.
I haven't played the dredge yet. I have it. I haven't played the dredge yet, so I couldn't tell you. So at those 3 primary locations, that's where I've got a lot of the core things, where I've built up a lot of batteries and all kinds of other things, because I'm going to continue to utilize those spots. These locations, like the one I'm at right now, the refuel station and stuff like that, I'm not.
Kyle says,
did
that pallet help with the elevators from the other day?
It did. It helped. It keeps them from going through. So I remembered that last night when I was at that last whatever the name of that last location was. I used that to get a lot of my material.
Joshua Robertson says Lovecraftian fishing game.
Yeah.
Carl says nice, glad to help.
Yeah, no, it helped a lot, man. It helped a lot. That's why we have this community, right? To kind of share secrets and help people out and stuff, but not give away too many secrets or anything like that. It's just...
Tomsy says you need to make a few short lessons on it.
On this?
Kyle says for sure.
Yeah.
Kevin Palmer 720 says, and at the point I have grown the human seed, then I have to take it some. Where it just said SE.
Yes.
Tomsy says
Southeast.
UT.
Yeah. Okay, so you've grown your human? Okay. Yeah, so you got to go southeast. And when you go southeast, you're going to go to, I think it's 32,
Kevin Palmer
Station
720
32.
says yes.
Yeah, it's going to be Station 32. And there is going to be a communication tower, and then that should open up your next point. I'll tell you, the final location you got to take that human, you're going to spend a lot of time at. Now, I'm still not done with that facility, and I've launched 3 humans. So...
Kevin Palmer 720 says okay, loving the game.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the glitches that happen or the crashes and stuff like that, the game's been solid. I'm really enjoying it. The mechanics and everything that they've added
Toby
into
Bones
this
says
really
I turned the biomass into fuel.
You can, but eventually you're going to need some of that. Because some of it has like fatty acids and other things that you're going to need for your human. So I have one human out of the 3 that I launched yesterday. One of them, he has a Gigantor gene in him. The dude's huge. He's got like massive strength, like Hulk strength. he weighs something like, I don't know, like 800 or 900 pounds, and he's only like 5'5". Oh, really? Okay, yeah. And that's what the devs I know are working on too, is optimizing this for Steam Decks as well. Because they're also building it for... Hey, Lumberjack, thank you so much for liking the live. They're also optimizing it for console.
Lumberjack929 says, hey man, how about that win yesterday?
Yeah, I know, huh? Wasn't that cool? Shit. How about that win? You know, Lumberjack... I feel like the Broncos have gotten to the point, right? They were playing like gangbusters throughout the season. And then as soon as they got that announcement, hey, you're locked in, you've clinched to go into the playoffs, every game has been like a lackluster game on the offense side. I don't know what's going on. You know, the Chiefs, give them credit. I don't like the Chiefs, but they fought it. They fought it hard. Hey, thank you so much for the rose. But it's like, guys, you just have to win 2 more games.
Lumberjack929 says we getting lazy lol.
Something's happening. The play calling was atrocious last night. I mean, it didn't help that the refs were tearing us up on some of these calls, but you know, we were doing some of it ourselves. The plays that were being called and everything else just didn't make sense. Like, what are you doing? And then, so Bo can scramble, right? But as soon as he gets out of the pocket, it's a 50-50 ball. He's either going to make a great pass with it, or it's going to be intercepted.
Lumberjack929 says, I swear we playing the Zebras every week.
Yeah, we are. And it's going to be like that. But hey, we got what, 14 wins now? Like, I play on the team. I feel like I do. My wife would think I was, the way I'm shouting at the TV all the time. I'm full. Hey, Michael, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. So we got 12, 13 new followers. I'm too heavy to jump. We got 13 new followers and 1,400 likes. Thank you so much, chat. Appreciate each and every one of you. Grind that bad boy up. Why am I still heavy? Oh, I still got a bunch of components. Okay. I was like, why am I so damn heavy? I don't need water cables or anything like that. Let me get this. I'm trying to keep it somewhat organized so that when I get to Lazarus, I can just grab some of this stuff and I don't have to think about it. There's a camera. Okay. Hoses, I can drop some of these. I need the electrical hose for charging purposes, but everything else I can drop.
Welcome to the jungle, bitch!
Trying to stockpile this stuff. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Noah. I appreciate you.
Kyle says you can
It's
press
me.
the
I know.
thumbstick down and deposit like items.
What? You can press the thumbstick down and deposit. What?
Tomsy says if I buy it now, they won't charge again when the full release comes out, will they?
I don't think so, no, Tom. Because it's early access, but it still grants you... It's a full game. It's just early access into a full game that's still in development. That makes sense. I know, the fans make the teams. I agree. But I'm not out there taking those hits.
Tomsy says cool.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It's, what, I think it's 30 bucks on Steam right now. And the game has been getting a lot of good positive feedback, and it helps when, you know, people are actually playing it and trying to stream it to help others that didn't even know the game existed. Oh, you can watch now? You got things done, Richard? Good for you, man.
Kyle says next time you collect from Shredder, try it out.
I just did on that other case. Damn, you're giving me all kinds of good hints. I like it. Now, see, I like that kind of help. So this, if you're new to the game and you want to know what you're going to spend a majority of your time doing, it's this. And when you're dreaming, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be thinking about this. Your next
Tomsy
port,
says the sheer size of those guys one hit would crumble me like a candy wrapper.
yeah, me too. Recycle, recycle, recycle. Get material. I got new log data now too. So every location that you go to when you collect a lot of like the bowling balls, the books and everything else, it unlocks and it starts to build a story together for each of those logs. Yeah, those guys are big. What's funny is you see some of them and they're like 475 pounds and they got a big ass gut, but they're super healthy supposedly. I don't know how that is, but they are. You can make your power line short or long, however you want to do it. So like here, this is just a short line. You basically, your cables will go 20 meters each.
Tomsy says that big running of for .540.
Yeah, I know. The big ones running that fast. Psh, big head of steam. That's a rhino, rhino basically coming at you. Oh, food. So this is the food that I was talking about, chat. So all this bio-nutrient stuff that you find, all this bio-organic, it'll eventually, you have a food processor and you throw this into a unit that basically kicks out tofu, and you collect that tofu and it's a gelatinous material, and then you have a food processor that makes it into the final product, which is this. And each one of these adds certain attributes. So like this one here, this NutriCore, it's going to give me +3 on height, 3 on intellect, 3 on life expectancy, 3 on strength, and 3 on weight. So as you're going and growing your human, there's a status bar of how strong they're going to be and everything else, and you're trying to get all the bars across the way equal or maxed out. So that's what that is. See? All educational purposes. But you're going to spend the majority of your time, each location you go to, like this smaller one here, will probably take me a total of an hour to dismantle everything and collect all the materials. I did the field pretty quickly, actually. I was quite impressed with myself on that one. And then there's times when they have the scary music pop up, but there's nothing there. And other times there is, but it's nothing to fret about or worry about. But yeah, I can't wait for the helicopters. You'll get a helicopter, you'll get a jet ski. There's going to be new missions, new modes, a lot of additional aliens that you're going to have to fight. So it'll be pretty cool. Does that have ladders going up? I think it does, but I'll take this up first. Trying to make this as quick as possible for you guys, chat, because I know it's kind of boring watching someone just scrap stuff for a ton of time. Those guys are still just hanging out.
Tomsy says, are there hidden rooms? Stuff like that.
There are. So in this one here, a lot of these ports, a lot of times there's hidden rooms underwater that you can get to on them. And I'll probably check this rig. It's getting towards evening, I think. I don't know if it's daytime or evening, but I think it's getting towards evening. So I gotta wait until it gets light out. Only because the slugs attack at night underwater. And you really can't see them all that well. And the slugs don't like light very much. That's why a lot of these stations, when you power them up, they have these big lamps everywhere. Stadium lamps and stuff like that to light up the areas. It keeps the slugs away from them, and they usually hide in the shadows. Hide in the shadow. But there are, because within, you know, certain hidden rooms and stuff like that, what you'll find is additional artifacts and other things that you can collect, and that'll open up more opportunities for other things. Right, got some new fire grenades, big ones.
Tomsy says, do the big mobs in the ocean mess with your boat?
The big mobs? Nah, I just drive right over them. The mines do. The mines will mess you up. You don't want to hit these. You do. You're gonna have issues. Fun. Oh, I don't have any other ammo on me. Just the. There we go. One of the glitches that's been happening is when people have hit it with their boat, it's sent their boat into orbit, and it never comes down. And they have to restart from wherever their previous save point was. Which I think is kind of awesome. I mean, wouldn't be awesome if you didn't save it. I do have the autosave feature on. It's set for every 10 minutes, but it hasn't been saving.
Tomsy says that's a big freaking mine.
Yeah. The problem is I don't have any issues seeing the mines, taking them out or anything like that until a storm comes.
Carl says, good to know, I've been avoiding them.
Yeah, you don't want to hit them. Blow them up at any time.
Tomsy says you need a sub.
That may be another potential item that the devs may incorporate into the next release. Okay, so we got some grenades, which is great. I'm gonna go save, because sometimes too, when you get certain artifacts on you, no, there's no save point in here, it's down here. When you get certain artifacts on you, if you have too many, that's the other reason why I cleaned up the boat the way that I did. The more stuff you have, the more potential for glitching. Ooh, more cash. Trying to go slow so it doesn't get stuck on the screen. Should be good. We need juice.
Tomsy says that is so cool.
Yeah, they're talking about yeah, Toll, they're talking about a helicopter of some sort, from my understanding, and jet ski. I don't know exactly what that means, but it sounds cool. Oh, oh. Go. God, that helps so much.
Tomsy says that was a great tip, that Y key.
It was the Y key and also the pushing down on the left controller. It'll put like items. Like items. And every now and then I get like wire and other things that just pop up on my boat. I don't know where it comes from. We're almost done with this location, chat. So I do need to check. But with the sun setting, I'm running a risk of running into dudes, but let's see. Oh, that light. Atrocious underwater. So see, these guys are just riding out under here. I'm taking damage, but I just want to check. See if there's any hidden locations. See, they just keep coming. You're kind of defenseless. And it's not like you can paddle your feet or anything like that. It's a slow... You're a bot. You're a robot, so... Yeah, I took some damage, but I've got everything all fully beefed up, so I'm not overly concerned. I didn't see
Kyle
any
says
special
whole day
access.
to float up.
Whole day? Shit. Damn, Kyle, you're full of all kinds of useful information. Thank you so much. See? That's just beautiful. Alright. Let's... It does make it easier. Let's get that Nutricore in there. Batteries, I think I put in here. Yeah, I did.
Kyle says, and I think Spring was to sink.
Yeah. Pushing down on the left controller sinks you. I just couldn't figure out how to float up
Kyle
fast
says
enough.
sprint.
What? Whole day to float up, and I think sprint was to sink. I mean, this is as fast as he goes, right? No? I can't go any faster. Oh. See, and there's been times, chat, I'm not gonna lie, where...
Kyle says in water.
Oh, okay. There's been times where, you know, I've had too much of the happy juice, and then I'm in a rough sea situation, and I'm down here working on stuff, and I get a little queasy and have to hit the pause button. I could only imagine if this was in VR. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah. So, because look at that. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted, chat. I do that. You know that. Okay, we just about got all the resources off of here. I'm gonna do another scour of everything just to make sure.
Just another trucker. WB says, howdy, I am back.
What's up, trucker? Did you get it all figured out? I also want to make sure that any ports that I put down, connectors and stuff like that. See, I can't go through this. There's an invisible wall here. I'm grabbing something. I don't know what it is. Oh. Maybe I can dismantle.
Just another trucker. WB says, nope, still working on it.
Look at this. I got something invisible here. But I got a lot of stuff from it. That was weird.
Kyle says that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a trip. I couldn't go anywhere. It said I could lift it, but it was something heavy. It had a lot of resource on it. Okay, let's see. See, those are just the weird, odd glitches that you'll have in here too. Just certain things. That's why anytime the claws show up, then I know that it's something there. Okay, so we hit this, we hit this, we hit everything up here. We're fully recycled. And that's the other reason, chat, why I connect with my ship first if I can, is because then I don't have to tear down anything. I'll leave little bubbly dude. But as soon as I dismantle this, then the slugs will come over. See, they don't like light.
Tomsy says, what do you mean?
This dude right here. That guy. I don't think I have any ammo. Oh, I do have. See, they don't like light. He's trying to get away. This nebula light's awesome, by the way. I love it. It does use some juice, but it works great. Yeah, as soon as you turn off all the lights go red, and this whole thing will be infested with those worm things. So I may wait. It'll take about 10 minutes probably, and then it'll be light. There we go. I lost that turbine. I mean, the only thing that I lose is when those turbines, when
Tomsy says, man, that's weird.
Yeah, it just happens. The only problem with losing those turbines over the water like that is when you dismantle them, boxes, for some reason, load out of them, and it's all the parts. Instead of it coming into you like normal parts, it comes in as crates, and you lose some of them. They don't all come back to you. Let me get that one built. It's up here. I don't let it bother me too much anymore because I've got so many resources on the boat that if that happens, then I'll just rebuild it. Yeah, see, the sun's coming back up again, which is good. It just, when you go to leave dock, it'll lock you into place and you can't leave.
Tomsy says, could you move your boat so it was over your boat when you grind it?
I could, probably.
Carl says, oh, it's when the turbine is slightly damaged. It has to be 90 to 100 when you get parts back.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is? Okay. That's fine. The game's beautiful. I mean, all these mechanics that they built into this are beautiful. Okay, now that the sun is out, there'll be some little worms that'll pop up, but I'm not overly concerned. I got stuff in here. We're gonna dismantle this bad boy here. See? Because it's shadows. They hide in the shadows. But it's minimal damage I'm taking, so I'm not overly concerned. But I do love the fact that you can build stuff and then recollect the resources and rebuild it if you need to. What the hell's going on here? There we go. Come on. There we go. Let me do this. with that, we got this location done. And we'll go check out that other unknown location. Let me save this real quick, chat. Just to make sure that, you know, I don't end up glitching out or something else.
Kyle says you lost that power cable that was connected to that turbine. Just another trucker WB says just got power on the other side.
I've got power right here, right? I'm good. It's going directly into this. Oh, did I lose it overboard? I'm not worried about it.
Kyle says when you dismantle it.
Yeah. Oh, this one. Is this the one you're talking about? Now I got cables popping out everywhere.
Kyle says no.
Oh, okay. Oh, when I dismantled that one? Yeah, probably. I'm not worried about it. It'll be okay. Okay, let's set up our next location. We're gonna take this off. New waypoint is... What? New waypoint should take me towards the Norfolk grave. And don't see it.
Tomsy says thought I saw a mine off port side.
I don't see anything. Oh, okay, new waypoint's that way. So it showed on the map that it was to the left, but it's not. I'm not facing that direction, but it says I am. So, okay.
Tomsy says might have been far enough out, no worries.
Yeah, no, I'm not. We'll find out. Oh, I left a port. That's what you're talking about? Oh. Oh well. Not worried about it. The only thing is I didn't check up top on the facility, but minimal.
Kyle says you're facing down on map.
The other problem that I'm having with this... Oh, I'm facing down on map? Okay. The other, maybe that's why. The other problem that I'm having with this is because I'm on controller, when I go to steer, it puts me into reverse. Sometimes.
Tomsy says hurl.
Hurl. I know, huh? Okay, how far is it? It's 1.7. No, I haven't. I'm going to this new location to unlock the communication beacon, and I'm hoping it tells me that point. I've already gone to Norfolk Grave. I went in there already and got all the resources a while back. No, I'm hunting for oil, but I stopped off at this fuel depot to grab what resources were there, because I need fuel anyway. Let's speed this up.
Kyle says, oh, so if you pull back on thumbstick, it goes reverse and up is forward.
I know, but when I'm just steering, for some reason it's doing negative for me as well. I think it's stick drift that's happening in my stick. Probably need a new controller. I don't know. 1,800 likes. Thank you so much, chat. If you guys are new here and you haven't yet,
Kyle says okay.
Yeah, I think it's stick drift. If you're new here and you haven't been to my other channel, which is on YT, if you can do me a solid and just go over there and hit the subscribe and the thumbs up, especially on this stream, I'd appreciate it. It's Daddy Death 365 over there. And you can also catch all of my previous videos, all my live videos and stuff like that. They have a video on demand type setup. You can see all the various games that I've played for the past, what's it been, like year and a half? So I play a lot of different games. Hey Kyle, thank you so much for the heartbeat, I appreciate it.
Tomsy says, how rough do the seas get?
A lot worse than this. When you get to like the Lazarus, I want this shark. When you get to the Lazarus, it the waves get really big. I need ammo though, and then I'll piss them off. When I've been going full tilt at like 40, 45 kilometers an hour, I've had rollers that were about 20
Tomsy says
feet.
grenade fishing.
Grenade fishing, that's right. Now they've got a lot of good resources on them. I think with 60 of the slam ammo, I should be able to take them out. I'll wait for 90 actually. See, that's what gets me right there. The rolling. It's like deadliest catch.
Kyle says use the electric grande.
Use the electric grenade? Really? Okay. I'll try that. I haven't tried it yet, to be honest with you. Let's see. This one?
Tomsy says it's the rolling, not the booze.
I know, huh? How many... Does the electric grenade kill him, or does it
Kyle
just shock
says
him?
big.
The big one is oxygen. Oh, this one. Okay. I got you. I only got one of those. Alright, I'll waste. Hold on a second. Get out. Look at this bad boy. Where is he? He's out there. How close does he have to be, Kyle? I'm gonna piss him off here in a second.
Kyle says that you don't need that much ammo.
Okay. I do anything to him? I think I missed.
Kyle says just get his attention when it has close, throw it.
Yeah, I kind of messed up on that one, I think. Come on, Jaws. Where you at? Yeah, I did.
Kyle says stand on bottom deck.
No, because I've had the shark jump on the deck.
Tomsy says he's eating your rudder lol.
I know. I've had Jaws on my deck. Oh, he's dead. No? Shit. No, he isn't. Thought he was. I've had that glitch. I ain't out of ammo. galaxy? Richard, thank you so much. Holy shit, that scared the crap out of me. Richard, you're a demon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to send me a galaxy. Thank you, though.
Richard Nixon says making sure you're still up low.
Yeah.
Kyle says that would have been a good time to throw it.
I know. But I already threw it and wasted it. So, you know. There's that. Don't go away.
Richard Nixon says you started early on me today, lol.
I appreciate it, Richard. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate it. Thank you for gifting. Richard knows I appreciate gifts, but I never push my chat to gift me.
William Owen says I bet there's treasure under that boat, lol.
William. You always say that on all the games. Okay, I think I got enough. Now I can't even see my rifle. What's going on here?
William Owen says lol.
Piss him off. Come on, baby. Come to Papa. I want you closer.
Kyle says to close to rail.
Yeah, it was. There we go. Come here, big boy. Hold on. Whoa! Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Hold on.
Tom Z says animatronic shark.
Animatronic shark. All right.
Kyle says near tail you can climb on top to stop swaying.
I know. I'm trying. Oh, okay. At the tail? Okay. I've always tried to... There we go. Oh! Almost had it. Hold on, hold on. I usually bonsai right on top of him, but... he's not cooperating at this point. Oh, not wrench. Hey Kyle, have you also had it where, like, you don't get all of his stuff? It
Oscar
deploys
says hi.
everywhere else.
Kyle says jump on.
I know, I usually jump on, but it won't jump on. See, like all this stuff, all these resources that I was supposed to collect from him.
Kyle says, yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, to be honest with you. It just happened after this last update. It used to, when you would scrap them, you'd get all the resources. Alright. Who joined? Hold on a second.
Kyle says I hold X while
B.
swimming.
Beeth, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the DD365 experience, where we don't always know what we're doing from a gaming perspective, but we try to make it as fun as possible. Alright, I'm getting seasick here. Come on. I don't need diesel, I'm right here.
Oscar says hi.
Hey, what's going on, Oscar? How are you, sir? How are you doing? Well, hopefully this communication beacon will...
Oscar says
something.
good.
Awesome. We got 15 new followers. Even got a galaxy
Preston
tonight.
R says this game fun. How grindy is it?
It's a lot of fun. It's a bit grindy, but it's grindy from the standpoint you're always trying to get additional resources to build up. So I've got, well, now I've got, what, 76 hours into this? And I've already launched my first 3 humans. And I still haven't explored the vast majority of these locations. So I hope that helped. It's not a game that you're gonna do fast. Let me put it that way.
Tomsy says that's the definition of grindy.
Well, hey. I mean, it's a grindy, fun game. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. What do I have for ammo? I've got shards, okay. How about in this one?
Just another trucker WB says I made that light. It is a lot better.
You made that light? Yeah,
Preston
it
R
is.
says I like the boat aspect. Don't see much of that in these types of games.
No, the whole concept behind this game is just dynamic. Now, the game itself, because it's early access, it can get a bit glitchy. Everyone's got a different construction of their boat, which is what I love about this game. You can do whatever you want with it. You can, generally what you want to do is you want to at least do one of the main quests, the first quest, get that done, but it's pretty much, it's a free roam and questy type of game, if that makes any sense. Now, I've had some happy juice, so it may or may not make sense. It makes sense.
Just
to
another
me.
trucker WB says the nebula light.
Yes, the nebula light is great. I love it.
Preston R says weapons, enemies.
Yes.
Tomsy says shark.
So, you have alien entities like this that you got to take out, and a lot of times they have little critters that'll pop out of them. Oh, that didn't work. Because they get defensive because you killed their mama.
Richard Nixon says happy juice makes everything better. Wow.
It does. It does. It really does. See, that's why I wanted to make sure I had ammo and stuff. I didn't juice up, though, unfortunately, as far as with battery. So I got to be careful because this nebula kind of uses some juice. See, these have these little cockroach things that pop out of them. But this nebula light's been fantastic. I love it.
Crime says a fireball apple.
Fireball apple? I know, huh? And if you touch their tentacles, you take some damage
Richard
too.
Nixon says those things not scared of light.
No, they're not.
Tomsy says those bots are sad.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, I took a wrong turn there.
Kyle says when they are close, I melee.
Yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, Kyle. My, reaction skills at this point are a little hammered. But I love you guys.
Richard Nixon says good it was the water. Watch that first step, it's a long one. Lol.
Yeah, I felt like taking a swim there.
Tomsy says, did you feel like swimming?
I did. I did. Alright, let's try. Oh, you know what, chat? before I do this, let me charge up.
Carl says juice up.
Yep, exactly. Oh, I'll juice up, Kyle. Oh,
Richard
yeah.
Nixon says it felt dirty and wanted to wash off. Lol.
That's it. Yes. It puts the lotion in the basket. All right. Okay. Let me get some more health real quick here. Okay, let me save it.
Tomsy says disturbing reference, dude.
Here, precious. Here, precious. Love that.
Carl says empty your bag.
Damn, Kyle. You're like my supervisor
Preston
now.
R says I feel like I'd get sick playing this with the waves.
If you drink too much, you will, Preston. You may find out how sick I get. Is it similar? Okay. Now, how much shard? Okay, I got plenty of shard ammo. Not shart. Shard. If I laugh too hard, I may shart. Okay. Leave me alone. Those were the slugs coming after me. No. I haven't had that, but I've had turbines blown away. Just recently had one. It's some sort... What the hell just hit me? It's some sort of a glitch with the latest update. Okay, hey homeboy. How you doing? Don't be so mad. Oh, there's a ladder. I activated it when I shot it. Yeah, the game, since the latest update, is a bit glitchy. Oh! So I gotta make sure I don't fall down some hole again. Let me get my shart ammo going here. Okay, we're good there.
Tomsy says that would be silly.
I know, huh? Do it again. Okay. So we do have some resources up here. We got diesel. There's no diesel in that. Hey, get away! Thought I killed you. 700 liters of diesel there. How much in this one? 100 liters in that one, and 700, 600, 1,400 total. Okay, I'll take it. I gotta run power up to here. What I may do for this one though, chat, is I may just build a Typhoon just so I get power. Typhoon. This stream's gonna get real interesting, I think. Hey, chat, if you can tell me how many people are in the lobby.
Carl says that's what I did.
I'm no,
Richard Nixon says grab the cable and jump. Be quicker, lol.
Yeah, but it's longer than 20 meters. That's a ways away.
Just another trucker, WB says. Looks like I am going shark hunting.
Yes, shark hunting gives you a lot of your the materials that you need for other aspects of this.
Kyle says it's 60 down. Tomsy says that might
Welcome
hurt.
to the jungle, bitch!
Oh, wait a second. Hey, thank you for the follow, Marshall. I got 60 people in here? No way. I'm like burnt peanut status now, huh?
Richard Nixon says looks like 14 in here.
14. Ah, damn. Okay. That's more like it. That's burnt peanut status. I have to tell you, I love that little booger. That dude's so awesome. Okay, let's add all parts to queue if I can. No, I'm too far away from the boat. Damn it.
Kyle says no, I was talking about how far down it is.
Yeah, that's like 60. Oh! Hold on. Oh, that's too dark. Okay.
Richard Nixon says I'm looking at the top right corner of phone, and that's what it says.
Okay. Well, it sounds good to me, Richard. You could lie to me and just tell me, yeah, dude, you got like 15,000 people watching you. There we go. All right. I mean, this should give me enough juice for a while, but...
Richard Nixon says then you get mad at me when you see the real number. Wow.
I can't see the real number. That's the thing. Until after the stream. Okay, what's going on in here? How you doing? What's going on, beautiful? Whoa. You're an angry little booger. Alright. Cool.
Kyle says you could have just connected to the power switch without going to wall.
I know. I know that. I just didn't want to. But I do appreciate all your help, Kyle. Come on. Little bastards. Oh! Another one. Pull! Jeez Louise, this thing's
Richard Nixon says blame it on the juice. Lol.
I will. Blame it on the juice. Uh-oh. Alright. Shark ammo it is. I like it better without that silencer attachment on it. Ah, little boogers. Get them!
Richard Nixon says too bad you can just stomp the little bugs. Lol.
You can actually. You can do
Tomsy
this.
says why does everyone always blame the juice?
It's easier. Juice. There we go. Oh, you little bastard. Because it's easier for me to blame that than say, hey, I just suck. Come here. Yeah, let's go. I'm just gonna tomahawk it. Meanwhile, let's start charging up the station. That's what we're here for.
Tomsy says we've watched you gain enough, bro. We know.
Hey, you know. Hey. Hey. Especially Warhammer, right? Cupid babies. Get it! Get it! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get it. I can't believe I'm attacking these with the crowbar.
Tomsy says I actually joined after Warhammer when you were caught crafting.
Oh, really? I don't remember when you joined. Yeah, okay. Well, you just told me, right?
Richard Nixon says it's so much fun. Oh, well, now.
It is.
Tomsy says road.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Roadcraft? Yes. Okay. So we seem good to go here, but we're probably gonna have to fix these up here, which are gonna require resources that I do not currently possess. So there's no point in going up there yet. But we're gonna dismantle some stuff. We're gonna get a turbine up here. And we're gonna have some material. That's what I want to do anyway. That's the plan. Alright, do I have any more juice? Shit, I'm almost out of juice. Oh. Almost time for dinner too.
Tomsy says, what are you missing?
Everything. Because it's scrap, it doesn't consider it as material that is possessed on me. Or in my possession. Not possessed, but in my possession. If I start slurring, it's just a speech impediment. Has nothing
Tomsy
to do with
says
the
I
happy
don't mean
juice.
mentally.
I know what you're saying, man. Hey, cash. We always can use cash. Is there more cash? Nope. Okay.
Richard Nixon says it started with a P, so it was close enough. Lol.
It started with the P. It's okay. It's okay. One and only knows what I'm talking about. One and only's like, dude, why'd he pick on me? I'm not picking on you. I'm one and done right now. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you kind of need like a hodgepodge of materials. It's never the same every time. Where's my ship? We're gonna dive off of this.
Tomsy says, where's your brother? Does he play this too?
No, he can't. He's on console. He would like to. Oh, we can dive off this.
Richard Nixon says, yes, dive. Lol.
I will. Hold on. I got some shard ammo. There we go. I just got to make sure I don't hit my ship. That would kind of hurt. Let's see. We'll go for right there. Woo! See, my anchors aren't even anchoring. Oh, no, that's my net. Which kind of sucked. Okay, so you said A? Oh, yeah, that works a lot better, Kyle. See? All your help. Alright, I need to juice up, too. I guess I'm getting more ammo.
Richard Nixon says yes. That was fun.
Isn't that
Wow.
cool? I love that. It would be cool if you had like a parachute that would come out. You could kind of do some base jumping. I'd go nuts on this game. Okay, I need health. So I took some of those hits. And then we gotta do power, so Oh, those whales are really going active. This, yes. Backup complete. Okay, so I need turbines. I'm trying to think of what all was up there, and materials. What do I have on me? I don't have all the resources, but if I scrap this material, I've probably got a shit ton of material over here already. I do.
Tomsy says you don't hurt whales in this game, do you?
No.
That might be a deal breaker.
No, I haven't come across any whales. I just hear them off in the distance. That, whoa, well, that's what I'm guessing they are anyway. No, no, no. I wouldn't hurt whales. I mean, I love sharks too. So, but, you know, these sharks are different. They're a whole different breed. Okay, I need all of the materials to build a wind turbine. And I have all the materials for...
Tomsy says these are constructs.
Yeah, they are. I'm out of happy juice, chat. Hades! Are you in here, Hades? Damn, I just saw you pop up on my thing. Gaj, as you can see, or Gadgety Guy. Oh, Gadgety Guy. I get it now. I like it. I have yet to get to the oil tanker, but
Kyle
hopefully
says,
after
didn't
this.
you already make them in your bag? Or was that just extra stuff?
That was extra stuff. I don't know. Could have been, could have not
Richard
been.
Nixon says that not good. Need a fridge in there for happy juice.
I know.
Oh. Tomsy says you know it's getting rough when you see him drinking water.
I know. These seas are rough, man. I gotta go find crabs next. The way this has been. Oh, let's see. Speaking of that, let's see what we got in our net. I'll do that after. Alright, I'm getting distracted, chat, so I want to make sure. Okay, do I have enough? Yes, I got enough tube on me. I also have... I need to make sure I have plastic and iron. Plastic, iron. I only got 2 of iron. I need more iron. Iron. Sure. That'll work. And I upgraded my dude so he can hold a lot more weight now.
Tomsy says take a supplement.
I did already. I just popped the supplement. I just can't say the supplement. Otherwise, I'll say.
Tomsy says
violating
more
something.
iron law.
Or iron, yeah. I got liquid IV. Just need more Kraken. So chat, what's gonna end up happening? I'm not gonna finish
Kyle
this.
says should have put the net back down.
Yeah, I will. I'm not gonna finish this stream at this moment as far as everything that needs to happen here, because I'm gonna be breaking off here in about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes for dinner. But I'll hop back on stream, and then we'll do part 2. And I'll also have Happy Juice. More.
Toby Bones says I'm happy that my PC can run the game.
It can run it? Good. Yeah, you just, you know, you need to modify certain settings. Last night I went through, so I run full AMD systems. I always have.
Kyle says he'll catch you later.
Yeah, I'm not hopping off just yet, Kyle. Don't go anywhere. You're my supervisor. I run full AMD systems, and they have AMD Adrenaline software.
Kyle says Ruger.
They have AMD Adrenaline software, and what it does is you can have it do your overclocking, underclocking, and everything in between. You're undervolting all of that, and so I have it do it. For me. I know it's not pretty, chat, but it doesn't need to be pretty. I'm just...
Toby Bones says my PC is 13 years old.
Oh, damn. You must have built a beast. I helped my son build his. And, oh, I need to... That's what I need to do. I need to run connectors. We built his 5 years ago at the beginning stages of COVID time, and that thing's still running like a champ. Did a full Asus motherboard setup, and at that time the Ryzen 9 just came out, so we did that setup on there. Forget what graphics card we got them and stuff, but thing's been running beautifully. Let's see.
Tomsy says I like Asus, but I use i7.
Yeah. You're an Intel freak, huh? Alright, fine. Be that way. No, I've always had really good luck with AMD. Not to mention,
Tomsy says always.
always. Yeah, so that's what I've always ran.
Toby Bones says Omniplex 7010 with the new ACPU. Spoo and for sticks around.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I'm running on this gaming system. I'm running a Ryzen 9. I forget what Ryzen 9 chip I'm running. I've got a 7900 XTX card. I've got 64 gigs of RAM. And it's overclocked right now, and it's running around 4.3 to 4.7 megahertz, whatever it is. Yeah. So, can't complain. It's been a top tier system. And that's my gaming machine, and then I bought a streaming machine, and it's got a 7900 XT card in it. It's a Ryzen 7, the Ryzen 7 3D, whatever those specs were. So, how much is that charging up? Ah, it's doing okay. Oh, I missed you, Mr. Ugly. Oh, shit. All I got is the electric ammo in this. Why did I build electric ammo in this? Alright. Back, demons. Back. Where are you? There you go. Okay. So yeah, and the reason I did that was to kind of reduce the load on my gaming machine, for one. And then for two, if my gaming machine, like a game crashes or whatever, it doesn't end up crashing out my stream. So that's basically how I'm running. My stream itself through OBS, I'm running at 20,000 megabits upload speed, so that gives me my 2K.
Says smart.
Yeah. When I'm not on the happy juice. Okay. I hear something slithering up here. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I don't mean to upset your mama, but I gotta kill her. Pick her out. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. What do we need? Alright. We can fix this guy right up. Let's kick this down.
Richard Nixon says that was a good one. Don't want to upset her, but going to kill her. Oh, no.
I know, I didn't want to upset her, but for some reason my crowbar wasn't reaching, so, you know. And I'll keep this on for right now. Omni light. See, my little legs are moving. Okay, there's that.
Carl says active the button.
Shit. I didn't activate it? See? That's why I need you around, Kyle. I told you not to go anywhere.
Carl says no.
Alright, hold on. There is no button. You just wanted me to come back up here. There is no button, Kyle. The button's downstairs.
Carl says, oh, sorry, I thought there was.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. It's alright. Supervisors make mistakes. Totally. Okay. I can activate this one. No. Okay, I can't yet. So, I'll collect what I need. I want to take this. Put it in my boat, maybe. I want to keep one of these and just start keeping stuff. Nostalgic purposes, you know? May take that and a monitor, okay? Don't let me forget, chat. Don't let me scrap it. We'll have to do that.
Tomsy says you need a gaming rig for your boat.
I do. I think this is the ultimate. Oh, and this keyboard, right?
Richard Nixon says, have you upgraded the grinder?
I upgraded how quickly I can go and dismantle stuff. But it's not at max yet. Actually, you know what? A 4-monitor system will look awesome. That's kind of what I'm running right now anyway, so I can stream from my location. I know I'm getting distracted, chat, but you know, I'm having fun. So I want to keep these. Alright? So I'll probably be streaming in another couple of hours.
Richard Nixon says now the happy juice is talking. Oh, wow.
Now the happy juice is talking.
Tomsy says one screen for print.
Yeah, that'll be the cool setup right there. The Commodore 64. And then whatever this thing is, I don't know what that is. But yeah. Now I'm aging myself. Although, Commodore has a company bought the rights to Commodore. And they have new Commodore 64s that you can buy. They're like $400. I was thinking of
Tomsy
getting
says that was the first computer.
Was it? Yeah, see? Tom knows where it's at. How's this doing? We're almost there. I'll power up this station and then I'll have to cut the stream.
Tomsy says gunship rocked.
Yeah, all of it rocked, you know, to be honest with you. After we charge up this station and everything, chat, because I'm gonna have to go back to the ship anyway. Then I'll save everything and then we'll continue from this point. Sound good? And we'll take a look at the map and see if it uncovers my oil. But remember, I still got to bring this stuff back. There was nothing up top.
Tomsy says, do you remember Bard's Tale?
I do. And Ultima was the other one, right? On there? That you could get? Ultima? They had a whole series of games. That was a questing game and stuff like that. I didn't have the Commodore 64. A friend of mine did, so I was always over at his house.
Tomsy says you're older than you look.
I had, so my first gaming system was a ColecoVision. That was my first gaming system, and then I had the Atari as well down the line. Max. Okay, let's see where we're at. Energy-wise, it's still drawing energy, so it means that it's
Tomsy
not
says
touched up.
mine was Pong.
Yours was Pong? Okay. Yeah, my dad couldn't afford to get me a gaming system, and then someone at his work had a ColecoVision, and they didn't use it or play it, so he ended up getting it, and that was my first system.
Tomsy says big console TV.
Oh, huh. There's... What I was hoping for was like a big monitor up here, but there isn't one. So, this is going to have to work. This is going to be my streaming setup for when I'm on the boat. I'll have to figure out how I set it up. Or how I get it off. That's the thing. I don't want to do it one piece at a time.
Tomsy says my favorite eventually was an Intellivision.
Intellivision was cool too at the time. Intellivision, I had ColecoVision, Atari, Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, Xboxes all the way through.
Tomsy says 1982.
Yeah, there you go. I'm cutting it right now. I'll be right there. There it is.
Tomsy says yes, dear.
Yeah. There it is. Okay, chat. I gotta cut it. I'll be on later.
Tomsy says later, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Richard
for
Nixon
everyone.
says big boss saying it's time. Lol. Carl says later.
Later. I appreciate each and every one of you that have been on. Thank you so much for the interactions and stuff. Yeah, welcome to the jungle, baby. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Have a good evening. And I should be back on in the next couple of hours. All right? Have a good one. Peace out.
Richard